If you are a coach or a consultant and you're pouring your heart and your soul into your programs, but your offers just aren't converting the way you would like them to, well, first of all, you're not alone. So many talented people are struggling to turn their expertise into consistent sales, and it's usually not because the stuff isn't good. So in this video, I'm going to reveal the real reasons why your offers might be falling flat and how to fix them. Now, what makes an offer irresistible to your ideal clients? It's not what you might think. Now, I've seen firsthand how these ideas that I'm going to share with you today can suddenly transform your sign-up rates on your programs. Now, I know this because I was making the same mistakes, and I had to learn this from one of my mentors. And once I changed my way of thinking, my client conversions skyrocketed. And I've now helped countless coaches and consultants just like you create offers that not only sell, but also deliver incredible results for their clients. Now, I challenge you to watch this video to the end. It's valuable content for those who really want to learn how to improve their offers, make more sales, and stop leaving money on the table. And if you drop off, well, I guess this wasn't for you. Okay, I want to start with point number one. Your clients are interested not in the stuff, but in the results. They don't want more stuff from you. Your clients aren't buying your coaching calls, your modules, or your fancy worksheets. They're buying the transformation that they're going to experience. They're investing in the future that they envision for themselves. And then think of your offer like a time machine. You're helping them see themselves after they've achieved that desired outcome. So your product and your deliverables, they're simply the facilitator of that result. Point number two, displayed understanding. You want your prospects to feel deeply understood. And when they feel understood, they feel a connection to you. And that makes you stand out from the competition. Remember, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Let that land for a second. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Get to know your prospect. How do they think? Or why do they make the decisions that they make? Be a good listener. And you know what it's like to be talking to someone and they just don't get what you're saying and they don't even seem to care. And it's like talking to a brick wall. And then you speak with someone who genuinely listens and genuinely cares, and the difference is night and day. Listening, being genuine, and really caring are going to set you apart. Okay, number three, simplify the deliverables. Don't add more stuff. They don't want more stuff. They want the results. And the more you give them, the more overwhelming it appears. Too much stuff can lead to a bad offer. The bigger the product, the bigger the perceived distance to get to that goal. And if it sounds like hard work, they don't want to do it. Now, I've signed up for programs before, and the offer was so simple because the focus was on the end result. I was only interested to know, will this solve my problem? And if the closer had told me about all the coachings and all the online videos that I'd have to watch, I would have possibly not joined that program, which ended up being transformational. Now, I also signed up just recently, 6 months back, for another program with, I'll mention his name, with Dan Henry. I spent $50,000 on that program. And why? Because it was the simplest path of resistance to get me to my goals. Spend a day with Dan, and we worked together in one-to-one to get me to my goal. I'm busy. I don't want to go through a lot of group coaching sessions over months and months and consume lots of material. I wanted fast results. Now, I'm not saying that you should simplify your offer that much or offer that kind of price tag, but make sure that the focus is on the result. The deliverables are simply the vehicle to get them to those results. Okay, let's go with point number four. Make it simple to understand. Simple to understand. A confused mind never buys. And if someone is confused or they're overwhelmed, they're not going to buy. Too much information then leads to, okay, let me think about it. Find a way to simplify the description of your offer and focus on these earlier points. Remove as much complexity as possible. Okay, point number 5, premium pricing. Value yourself. Are you charging your programs at $2,000 or more? $2,000 is the starting point for what we call high ticket. And if you're not, then you probably have limiting beliefs about what you charge, what you're worth, and what you think people will pay for the solution to their problem. Your price is a reflection of your belief in your own value. If your offer is, okay, let's say it might be relatively new. Maybe you think you need to wait until you get lots of case studies and testimonials. Maybe you think you should offer your services for free to get some momentum. I mean, I've heard that so many times from clients, and honestly, I think it's stupid. If you work for free, people don't value what you're giving them. And then you're chasing people for testimonials, and that makes you appear desperate. Now, if you are new to a business idea or a specific offer, instead of working for free, you could say very early on to them, now we can talk about price. Here's what I'm willing to do. I've bottled up all of this knowledge and I've watched as other programs that are out there don't offer anywhere near as much value that I know that I can share. So for the first 5 people who join my program, I'm prepared to cut the price by 50%. And this program is eventually going to be $10K, but I'm going to work like crazy to make sure that you get the result. But you need to put in the work from your side. And the catch is that when we get you that result, you need to provide me with a video and a written testimonial. That's the deal. It's almost not worth my time, but it is worth my time to get you the result and to get that testimonial when we do get that result. So that's some way that you can position your offer without making it feel cheaper or discounted or offering your services for free, which is really never a good idea. Make it feel special for them and that you're going to give them more value at a cheaper price, purely for this one reason that I just mentioned. So why premium pricing? Because less mess, less stress. The higher you charge, the fewer clients you're going to need to make great revenue. You get better clients, the more people invest in themselves, the nicer and the less difficult the clients are. Commitment follows the investment, and when they invest a lot, they commit and they get better results. It's easier to market to find one person who's going to invest $5,000 than 10 people who will buy a $500 program. So if you think about it, $500, if you're charging $500 for your service, you need to sell 10 of those to get to 5,000. But if you sell 5,000, your program for 5,000, you only need one client. So it's a much better way, and it's definitely less mess and less stress. If you're new to this kind of idea, I want to explain a little bit about what are the different ticket levels. So we call them ticket levels because we're placing them different prices that people are going to pay for your programs. You've got free, low, we've got mid ticket, and we have high ticket. And this is anything over 2,000. Now your free and your low, this could be free content or it could be $7, anything up to maybe $97 is a low ticket offer. The free and the low are purely there to get your message out. They're not likely to transform somebody's life, but they're a great introduction to you. It's a great way to build your brand, to build your credibility, your likability, and all that stuff, so people have an introduction to who you are. Now the mid ticket, this is a stepping stone to the high ticket. You can offer great value with mid ticket. Could be courses, could be boot camps, and you can help your clients to start to see results. These programs will not be tailored to the individual. They might even just be self-guided with no other coaching or group coaching. Now, the high ticket, this is where you have transformation. They feel the pinch of what they've invested, so they're more committed. You have direct communication with them so you can keep improving your services. You're making your time worthwhile, so you're going to be more committed to getting them the results that they desire. So there you have it, the secrets to crafting offers that convert. Now, remember, it's about the result, understanding your client, and simplifying deliverables, and keeping it simple, and valuing yourself by putting on a premium price. Now, if you found this video helpful, I'm sure you're also going to find this one here really insightful. And also subscribe, like, share, and comment below your key takeaways from this video. I'd love to know. I'll see you soon.